Put a little bit of the rub, nigga, I gotta be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
Here's the latest. He is fully weight bearing. That knee that he had surgery on. And we saw him shooting some shots. Here he is in some baseline threes. I don't know if that's going to be his game when he gets to the league, but shout out to him. But we still have no timetable on his return. Now remember, this injury is usually about 4 to 6 weeks. And we are right now in that 4 to 6 week window. When do you think we will see Zion, and what would be your advice to him and the Pelicans?
I got some NBA advice. It's really important. You know how we're eliminating load management and rest from the vernacular? For Zion Williamson, we can't keep saying fully weight bearing.
No, great point. Yeah.
Right? Is that fair?
Another term we can use?
Right? They haven't used that with nobody else.
This is a franchise that is giving you a little snippet. What I'm saying is, they're going to be cautious how they handle this. They ain't going to rush him out there just yet. They know he's the franchise player, and they're going to make sure they handle this situation right and make sure they don't put him out there and re-injure himself. They want to make sure he's 100%. So they're not going to waste no time of just putting him out there because the team need help or anything. They want to make sure his body right, make sure he's good, and not force him out there. And it be on them if something would happen to him if they rush him out. So they're going to be very cautious how they handle the situation with Zion.
In the 30 years I've been affiliated with the league, I haven't heard that term.
Fully weight bearing. That's a really good point. But the Pelicans have lost not 10, not 11, not 12, 13 games in a row. I mean, remember, there's a lot of people thought this was going to be a playoff team. They had a nice collection of players.
A lot of people.
Lakers.
A lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people.
Not you.
A lot of people like you.
Yeah.
Not easy, Jacoby. You adopted this team. They lost 12, 13 in a row.
Did I ever fix my lips and say they're going to make the playoffs?
You adopted them as your squad?
Did I ever do that?
How do you feel about Zion?
You want to know my honest answer? I have no idea if I said that.
Because everyone just thought the Pelicans could have been a playoff team. But once Zion went down, it derailed everything. They still got lots of ball. They still trying to figure out what's the next step he want to take. Brandon Ingram, he took a big step since he suited up for New Orleans. He averaging career high of points, I think about like 23 a game. He's doing very good. I don't know how they're favorites. I think he's hurt again. It's just like once Zion went down, everything went down with the Pelicans. Because people had hopes for them because Zion was the big piece right there. Once he went down, everything went south. Drew Holiday still having a good year. But it's just like Zion was that piece they needed. That could have helped them go to the playoff. But by him getting hurt, it stopped everything from happening.
I'm worried about this.
One thing I don't want to hear is Zion should sit out the year. I don't want to hear that. I really don't. It's just like you can't. If he can play, let's say in mid-January, you're going to have him sit for 3 months of basketball. That's just not good for him.
Jacoby, we've talked about this on this program already. Unfortunately, I don't believe Zion Williamson will ever play 82 games. He's 19 years old. 19. Not 29, not 39. And hasn't played an NBA debut yet. He's on a squad that's going to the lottery, that's on a consecutive losing streak. I hate to bust your bubble, and you hope to see him play in February, in March, in April.
Yeah, I do.
But if you're the franchise, you don't want him to get hurt.
Here's the thing. Look at Joel Embiid. He's never going to play 82 games, but he is going to be an all.
They just trying to handle this right. We understand, like Jacoby and all the fans want to see him play, but the franchise trying to be smart about it and not rush him out on that floor. He's only 19. He's your franchise player. You have to think. Don't think about, we need to get him out there. No, they're going to handle this situation right, and he probably don't play this year. Let him set a full year so he can come back next year and be fully healthy.
And he could potentially carry a team to a championship.
I just lured you in. And what was they doing? It was called the process. And they were thinking.
Yeah.
And that's what the Pelicans might as well do.
They lost 13 13 games in a row.
That's what they might as well do.
Turn around and make the playoffs?
That's my point. So why put them out there?
Because I think it's good for basketball players to play basketball.
I do too.
To the speed.
I do too.
Remember when Paul George come back from his injury? They haven't played at the end of that year to get him ready for the next year. That's what I would do with Zion Williams.
Paul George is built a lot different than Zion Williams.
Well, the Warriors, they had a bit, yo. They did a full decade retrospective. You look back at the decade the Warriors had.
Sean Livingston.
Yeah, I mean, they had a very interesting decade. Some highs, some championships. Oh, there's one thing though. They did not have a shot of Kevin Durant. In the decade retrospective, he played 30% of the decade. He brought them 2 championships, 3 finals trips, played his way back into the finals, and then hurt himself pretty severely. And he did not get a single frame.
I'm just glad my guy Jared Jack got some love.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm glad Monte Ellis got some love. This is straight shade. But it's a two-way street. Because while Kevin Durant has been doing a lot of talking about his time with the Warriors hadn't been doing much talking. But now they about that action. And this is a perfect example of that. You don't just ignore a guy that won finals MVP back.
I get it. He only been there for 3 years, but he had brought 2 championships to that team. He was a big piece of that team. Could have won a third one if he wouldn't have got hurt. He did a lot for that team. He should have been in that tribute. And that's the main reason I think he left. He always said it. I don't feel like this is home for me. I feel like I'm not part of this family. That's why he ended up in Brooklyn. This is the main reason why right here. He already said this already. I don't feel right here. Even though it looked like that on the floor, but behind closed door, he didn't feel like that. That's the main reason he's not there now. Because things like this is what he said. He said, I don't feel like this is my home. I don't feel like I'm part of this. And that's why he had to go.
The bag.
No.
In 2 championships. No. That was done on purpose.
That was rude.
That's like doing a promotion for this show and leaving me off.
I'd like to do that, actually. That sounds great.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis,